and welcome to the Suburban Homestead blog once again. It's January 18th and it's probably about 55 or 60 out in the mid-afternoon. And so we thought it would be a really good day to come out here and work in the garden and clean it up a bit. We've kind of let it fall down a little bit since of the cold weather and stuff. We haven't worked outside very much. And as you can tell, we have all the sounds of the city in the background, barking dogs, and our brother over here is doing some work on some wood, so that's what the banging is. But today we're gonna, like I said, clean up the garden a bit and also plant some onions. It's the time to plant onions. Today is actually exactly 8 weeks from the last frost date here in Zone 8 here in the Dallas, Texas area. The first thing I wanted to show you is how soft our soil has become. We just got some rain 3 or 4 days ago, so that's part of it, but also the mulch and the compost that we did back in the spring of 2012 last year has also helped to keep the soil, keep it from getting compacted and keep it very soft and pliable. So right down here, if you want to look here, we have right here, this little thing right here is the root of one of our okra plants, which did really well last year, by the way. We probably had about 8 or 10 plants total, and I already pulled one up right here, but there's another root right here. And I just want to show you how easy it is to get it out with this mulch and the Back to Eden garden method. So this pitchfork goes in very easily, barely have to push it in at all, and then comes up. The last one even, I don't think I got that. I think I got the pitchfork under the roots very much. The last one came up even easier than that, but there it is right there. And probably some roots left in there, but got most of it. Okay, so these beets we planted back in September, I believe, of last year. So they've had 3 or 4 months to grow, and we've also had some cold, so they've also been damaged quite a bit by the cold. We've had several freezing nights here. In fact, I think we had a few that were in the teens too, or low 20s. So I'm just going to pull them up and see what we get. They're probably not going to be that big, but you can also eat the greens that aren't damaged. The ones that are damaged you can compost, obviously, but you probably should have harvested them a little sooner. Anyway, that's one beet, very tiny. I don't remember what variety this was. It may have been a smaller variety, I don't recall. But there's a larger one. Let's see. Anyway, you can see that they're moderately sized to smaller size. This is about the size of a golf ball, a little smaller than a golf ball, and this is probably a little bigger than a golf ball. So, and this is quite a bit smaller. This is probably about the size of my thumb. Yeah, so about what the size that we're getting this year. And as far as I remember, I don't think we've ever done beets before, so it's kind of a new experience for us. Looky here. Now there's a nice big earthworm, and that is a good sign for soil quality. You want lots of these critters in there, and they eat the dirt and then poop it out, literally, and we get nice rich soil from them. So we'll leave that guy in there, let him do his job. Okay, now we're going to plant some onions, and this kind, we got 3 different kinds, so 3 different set groups, I guess. There are a whole bunch of different little onions in here. This kind is red candy apple, and we're gonna plant them. Obviously, that's what they're for. And they need to be planted about 3/4 inches deep, and I would suppose that would be, I don't know, 3/4 inches, the bottom part, that deep in the ground, and 3 inches apart approximately. So that's what we're gonna do, and hopefully it'll work. So let's see, 3/4 inches deep, probably about 3/4 inches. There's one. Now 3 inches, 1, 2, 3, approximately. Put another one in. You know what? I just thought of something. We probably could do 2 rows in this area right here. So I'm going to pull these out, plant them on the edges of it. And then 1, 2, 3 inches apart. Put this back in the ground. And then 1, 2, 3 inches apart. And we'll do that all the way down the line. It'll probably be quite boring just to sit here and watch me do that, so we'll show you once we're done with it. Okay, so we've done all of the red cherry, what are they called? Red candy apple, not cherry, that is different. Red candy apple onions. We have, let's see, probably 120 different plants planted. So about 6 or 7 rows, 15 to 20 per row. So that's a good amount, and that's just the one kind of onion that we have. We're gonna plant maybe that much of each of the other 2 kinds of onions that we have, but it's kind of taken us a while, and it's time to go in and eat some lunch. So we will definitely show you once we're done, and what it looks like, and also as we progress, and hopefully the onions grow and we get lots of onions in a few months. Thanks for watching. We have finally finished the process of planting the onions, and we have probably a good, I don't know, 20 rows of onions. They're planted about 3 inches apart, so it only takes up about, I don't know, about 6 square feet, which is almost a quarter of our garden. So, but we hope to expand the garden this spring. But anyway, we have the red candy apple onions, white Bermuda, and then I think another type of red onions. So anyway, you can look down here and see how many we planted.